Hi everyone, my name is Eduardo and I'm a senior here at Moreau Catholic, and today I'll be showing you how to make a slideshow with pictures on iMovie. But before we start, I want to congratulate all of you on getting accepted into Moreau, and I want to welcome you to the Mariner family. So now we're going to start making our slideshow. So for me, I have my iMovie right here in my dock, but most of you won't. So the ways you can open it are you can go up here to the magnifying glass, click on it, and you type in iMovie and it'll show up right there. You can also open it up if you go into your Finder and wait for that. And once it opens, you can go to your applications and then look for your iMovie, but that takes a long time, so I would just recommend going up here up to iMovie and then opening it. And so now we're just gonna wait for iMovie to open. Okay, so now once iMovie's open, you'll come up with a screen like this. But if you're just opening up iMovie, it'll come up with a screen that says like welcome to iMovie, and from there you can just press continue and it'll show you this screen. So you can go up here, and from here you can create a movie or a trailer, but we're not going to be doing that right now. First I'm going to show you how to make a slideshow. So what you want to do is go up to File and then go New Event. And so it'll come up with like the date, or you can change the name of it, but I'll just have it as today's date. And so just press enter and then it'll come up with the event. And so now what you want to do is go to import media. You can go from here, you can go from like right here, or you can go up here, or you can just do file import or command I, but this is just the easier way. Just go here and then just wait for it to load, and then from here, so you'll use the built-in site when I show you how to make a movie, but that's for a different video. So from here, wherever you have your pictures, so like I have my pictures on my desktop and I have it in a special folder, so I'll show the images there and then it'll show the what you have. And so I have these 3 images, so I want to open up all of them, so I'll do command click on all of them and I'll do import selected right here on the bottom right. So I'll click there, and so there are your images. So now what you want to do is create and then movie. So you want to go there. So what you could have done, you could have just gone to create and then make a new movie. And then so once you create movie, it'll show a bunch of themes. And so here are all the themes, and if you go over them, you can like play them, and so I'll just do that right now. And it'll show what's like what it has. Like here at the bottom, it's the title and then the transition. So each theme has its own title and transition, and so I'll just go with simple. So you click it, you can double click it, or you can just click it and create. And so now you want to name your movie, so I'm gonna name this iMovie tutorial. Okay, and then you want to go okay, and now it should open up something like this. And so from here you can, if you click on the title, you can change the name of it, but I'm just gonna leave it as it is there. And so now I'm gonna grab my images, so I'll click on this image and I'll drag it down over here and I'll put it right there. And so it'll come up with its own titles. And so like what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move this and it'll show this, so its automatic titles and transitions are turned on. So if you want to move around your titles and transitions and change them to your liking, you want to turn that off. So I'm going to turn mine off. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete this, okay, and then I'm going to delete this one. So now I just have my my picture. And so it'll come up with a specific time. So right here it says 2.5 seconds. But if you want to show it for a longer amount of time or a shorter amount of time, you would go to adjust and then go to this little eye over here. And so from here you can change the time limit. So I want to put it for 4 seconds. So you can just put the 4 and it'll add the 0.0. And so there it is for 4 seconds. And so what I want to do is I add a title to the beginning. So because I chose the theme, it'll come up with automatic titles. So I'll just use these just because I have them, and so I'll do the opening title. I'll click on it and I'll drag it to the beginning. So what you can do is actually drag it so it's before it, or if you put it above it, it'll actually make it so it's within your picture. And I like it within my picture, so I'll click on it, and what I can do is I can change the time limit. So I'll change it to 1.5 seconds. So then like when I play it, it'll show it and it'll go away. And so now what I want to do is, and so if you click on your image and it has like the yellow outlining around it, you can actually change a few things about it. So like with this, I can change like the brightness, and I don't want it like that, so I'll just leave it as it is. And you can also move these around, so you can just move it around to your liking if you want to change the image at all. So I'll just leave it like that. And this one, bring it down, it'll bring it to black and white, and you put it up, it'll increase the color brightness. And with this one, like this is kind of like a night and day kind of thing. So this is more like it's nighttime because it's the moonlight and then the sunshine. So I'll just leave it so about right there. And then if you go over here to cropping, so what you can do is you can make it so it fits. So that's the whole image, like the whole image that you have. Or you can do crop, so if you want to only show like the face of the tiger, right? Or you can go Ken Burns. So from here, what it does is like you start, this is the start, and over here is the end. So I'm gonna edit the start first. So I'm gonna click on that, and I'm gonna have it start right here on his face, and I'll go to end, and I'll enlarge the end image. So by the end, it'll show the whole image. So I'll show you what it does. And then when you're done, you want to go over here to the top and click the check mark. So apply crop adjustment. And so now I'll go to the beginning, and you see it starts out on his face, and I'll press play, and it'll actually zoom out. And you can change like and if you want, you can go and change it so it can zoom in. So you just make the start bigger and the end smaller. So you can just mess around with that. Okay, and then now I want to go to my other image and I want to add it. So I would go up here to my event, and I would grab my image, click on it, and drag it down. And I'll drag it down after my other image. So right here I have it already has a transition set for me, and I kind of like that transition, but let's say you want to change it. So you would go to your down here transitions, right? And so you have, this is the transition set with your theme, or you can go through all of them, and if you like go through it, it'll actually show you what it does. It's like that. But what I want to do is just fade to black. So what I'll do is I'll actually delete this image. So I'll click on it and press delete, and then I'll go over here, click on it, and I'll drag it down right there. And from here you can change the time. As I said before, go to the eye, and it's actually over here now, and so I'll put it for 2.5 seconds, and I'll press enter. And so now when I play it, it'll have my image, and then there's the transition. It'll go to my next image. But I forgot to change the title, so what I want to do is double click this, and it'll actually highlight the title. And so what I'm gonna do is I'll just put tiger, because that's what the image shows, and I'll press enter. And so once you're done with that, you'll click out over here and I'll change it. And so now I want to add a title for this one too. So I'll go to my titles down here, and now I want the same title, so I'll put it above it, or as I said before, you can put it before it. Doesn't matter what you want to do, but I'll put it over here, and from here I'll double click the title, and I'll put panda. And so there you have it. And then you want to click outside. As I don't want to have it for 4 seconds, so I'll go to the eye, and I'll put it for 1.5 seconds. And the panda is only there for 2.7 seconds. I don't want to change that, so I'll just go up here, go to 4 seconds, and So now I want to change, I don't want the Ken Burns anymore on the panda. So I'll go to fit, and then I'll go over here and make any adjustments that I want. So let's say I want the colors more vibrant, so I'll put it like that. And I'll just keep this one the same. And if you go here, if you click on that and go and click on this, you'll actually have like filters for your images. So this one, this all it does is flip the image. This one, it'll leave like it's like a filter for your image. So there's aged film, film grain, hard light, romantic, old world. So I'll just do aged film. So I'll click on this, and there, it'll give me like the aged film look. So there's my transition, and there's my panda.